What an absolutely insane game of football we just witnessed. Real Madrid traveled to the Estadio Martínez Valero and put on an attacking masterclass, beating Elche 6-3. Yes, you heard that right, a 6-3 thriller in LaLiga. This is exactly the kind of match that reminds us why we love this sport. 9 goals in total, end-to-end action, and some truly world-class performances. Elche, to their credit, never gave up. Scoring 3 goals against a team like Real Madrid is no small feat, and they definitely made a game of it, exposing some defensive questions for Carlo Ancelotti's side. But let's be honest, the story of the day is Real Madrid's incredible firepower. When you have players like Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappe in your squad, you're always a threat. And today, they were simply unplayable. Vinicius was electric down the left wing. His pace, his dribbling, his end product, it was all on point. He was a constant nightmare for the Elche defense, creating chances and getting on the scoresheet himself. It was a performance that just screams world class. And then there's Mbappe. What more can we say about this guy? He just has that killer instinct in front of goal. Every time he got the ball in a dangerous area, you just felt a goal was coming. His movement, his finishing, it's just on another level. The chemistry between him and the rest of the attack is really starting to blossom, and it's a terrifying prospect for the rest of the league. So how did Real Madrid manage to score 6 goals? Let's break down their attacking strategy. They were relentless with their high press, forcing Elche into mistakes in their own half. The speed of their counterattacks was blistering. As soon as they won the ball back, players like Vinny, Mbappe, and a supporting cast of midfielders would just flood forward. They exploited the wide areas perfectly. The fullbacks were overlapping, creating overloads, and delivering quality crosses into the box. We saw a variety of goals, 2 powerful headers, clinical finishes from close range, and even a long-range screamer. It was a complete showcase of their attacking versatility. They were just too quick, too sharp, and too clinical for Elche to handle. But let's not ignore the other side of the coin. How did Elche score 3 goals? This is something Ancelotti will definitely be looking at in training this week. Elche were very effective on the counterattack themselves. They were disciplined, sat back, absorbed the pressure, and then hit Madrid on the break with speed. They identified that Real Madrid's fullbacks were pushing very high up the pitch, leaving huge spaces in behind. Elche's wingers and forwards did a fantastic job of running into those channels, and their finishing was composed. They also caused problems from set pieces, showing some vulnerability in Madrid's aerial defending. So while Madrid's attack was phenomenal, there are clear defensive frailties that a more organized team might be able to exploit even better. Now for the player deep dive. Let's start with the man of the match, in my opinion, Vinicius Jr. From the very first whistle, he looked like he was on a mission. His confidence on the ball is just sky high right now. He completed so many successful dribbles, constantly taking on his man and beating him. But it wasn't just about flashy skills. There was substance to his game. He created several clear-cut chances for his teammates with intelligent passes and cutbacks. And of course, his goals were taken with such composure. He is developing from a tricky winger into a truly decisive forward who consistently delivers goals and assists. Today was another huge step in his evolution into one of the very best players in the world. And then, Kylian Mbappe. He might not have been as involved in the build-up play as Vini, but his impact on the scoreline was just as significant. He's the ultimate goal poacher. His off-the-ball movement to find space in a crowded penalty area is second to none. He has this incredible ability to be in the right place at the right time, and when the chance comes, he rarely misses. His link-up play with the midfield was sharp, and the understanding he has with Vinicius is becoming almost telepathic. He makes scoring goals look so easy. For any team to have one of these players is a luxury. For Real Madrid to have both is just unfair. His contribution was crucial in taking the game away from Elche. So, what does this crazy 6-3 result mean for the La Liga table? For Real Madrid, it's another massive 3 points that keeps them right at the top, putting pressure on all their title rivals. Sending a message with 6 goals is a huge statement of intent. It shows their championship credentials and their determination to fight for the title. For Elche, despite the loss, they can take some positives. Scoring 3 against the league leaders will give them confidence going into their next games. It shows they have the fight and the quality to cause problems for any team. However, conceding 6 means they have a lot of work to do defensively if they want to stay clear of the relegation battle. This match was pure entertainment and sets the stage for a very exciting rest of the season. What did you all think of the game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who was your man of the match? Are you worried about Real Madrid's defense? Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more LaLiga highlights and analysis. See you in the next one.